Hello and welcome back. We're in the kitchen today and we're making pickled eggs. We have 5 dozen eggs and we have wide mouth pint jars and we have white vinegar that we'll make 2 brimes out of, one that is a dill brine and one that is a red pepper brine. So the first thing we're going to do is start boiling these eggs and prepping these jars. This is twice as many eggs as I would boil for a party we were having, and I was making deviled eggs. I boiled these ones for about 15-20 minutes or so. Now the trick with getting off the shell so your egg is in one whole piece is instantly putting it in cold water. Some people will use ice water. I just let the water be in there and run just a little bit so I can use the water that's running to help peel off the egg. It takes practice. It's not something that came to me right away. I had to fail many times before I got it right. Jars washed, sterilized, ready to go. Lids are ready to go. We've got all our spices out: salt, garlic, mustard seed, peppercorns, onion powder, red pepper chilies, spice pickling packet. You can pick this up in the canning section. We got everything prepped and ready to go, so we're going to start on our brine. This is 1/3 vinegar to 2/3 water, and we're just letting it warm up. We don't want it to boil, we just want it to be very hot. Making sure our jars are ready to go. We're all set up and we're ready to start putting these eggs into the jar and get our pickling on. We're going to start with our spicy eggs that we're putting our red chili peppers into. We're just going to go ahead and start putting some salt in each jar here. About a pinch ought to do ya. Peppercorns, they were cheaper to buy in the container where you're grounding them than it was to buy them in wholes. We have some garlic that we're putting in each one. Some onion powder we're putting in each one. Mustard seed. Just a pinch of each one of these things. Now we got our chilies here. That's what gives it the nice spice, that flavor. We're just packing those eggs in there. So put the chili in and then pack the eggs around. That didn't work, so I put a couple eggs in and then pack the chilies around it. That worked way better. That way I could see the chilies on the outside and gave it that beautiful look, along with that flavor. I forgot about my headspace, so I'd take a couple of these eggs out. And then go ahead and put the brine in next. And I'm bringing that brine right up to about a 1/4 inch above the top. It's hot. It's hot brine, so it's hot packed. Don't forget to wipe your rims before putting your lids on. I couldn't find my wand with the magnet at the bottom when I went to do this project, so I got this little dart here. It's got the magnet on the end. I felt very clever. It's working pretty well, but that magnet is stronger than the other magnet, so I kind of got to push down a little bit sometimes, my finger on the top to make sure it will release. Clever. So we're just putting the lids on now, making sure everything is tight and sealed. Finger tight, not too tight. Let's go ahead and start our next batch of our dill pickled eggs. Now that we got about a teaspoon's worth of dill pickling powder in there, we're just going to put the eggs in there, what's left. We might have only 3 in a jar. Looks like about 3 to 4 in a jar is all we have left for this. So let's just go ahead and start putting the brine in. Nice hot brine. My fancy magnet wand for this. Yes, let's do our magnet fishing. Let's get one of them lids. Don't forget to wipe your rims, you guys. Super important. I didn't show it on the video because I paused it. So remember to wipe your rims. Well, look at that. Doesn't that thing work good? Oh, yeah. Very strong magnet. See, I have to put my finger on there for it to release. I was really happy with the result of improvising here. Let's go ahead and put on the rims, tighten them down. Not too tight, not too loose. Right in that Goldilocks zone, my friends. Just like that. Pickling is a good place to start canning. It's got simple rules, easy to follow instructions, and it's really important to get our food out of the refrigerator and the freezer and get it onto the shelf so it is shelf stable. The more shelf stable proteins that we have, the better off we'll be in the long run. Enjoy your pickling, my friends, and remember, keep on growing.